Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Governor, congratulations on your nomination. Welcome. In recent years, the United States has successfully used economic pressure to prevent the People's Republic of China from exploiting American technology to carry out human rights abuses. This is an area the previous administration was particularly active in. Governor, should you be confirmed, can you please describe the role you envision for the Department of Commerce in these efforts, especially as that role relates to export and import controls?
Yes, thank you. So, as I said earlier, China's actions have been anti-competitive, hurtful to American workers and businesses, coercive, and as you point out, they're culpable for atrocious human rights abuses. So, whether it's the entities list or tariffs or countervailing duties, I intend to use all those tools to the fullest extent possible to level the playing field for the American worker. I believe in free trade, but fair trade. Americans can compete if the rules are fair and the playing field is level. And I believe my job, should I be confirmed, is to increase the competitiveness for the American worker and companies, especially small businesses. President Biden has said that we're going to step back and have a whole of government approach as it relates to the threat of China. And of course, I will play my role on that team.
Well, as you noted, the Department of Commerce maintains the entity list, which is foreign parties that engage in activities contrary to U.S. national security. And in 2019, I led an effort to add to that list companies that the Chinese Communist Party has used to carry out their surveillance campaigns of Uyghurs and other oppressive activities. And I introduced legislation mandating that some of those companies be listed, the Tiananmen Act. And in the fall of 2019 and in 2020, the Trump administration did so, adding batches of Chinese technology companies to the entities list. Can you commit, if confirmed, that those companies will remain on the BIS entities list?
I will commit to working with you on that, and I certainly agree with you that the entities list is a powerful tool in the Commerce Secretary's toolkit to shore up American national security.
Well, let me ask about Huawei in particular. Can you commit that Huawei will remain on the list?
I will commit that once, should I be confirmed and I am there, I will review the policy, consult with you, consult with industry, consult with our allies, and make an assessment as to what's best for American national and economic security.
Well, I will say there's chatter in Washington that the Biden administration is contemplating going easy on China and removing companies from the entities list. I certainly hope that does not happen, because I think that would be profoundly contrary to the national security interest of the United States. The Department of Commerce's mandate and its mission is to create conditions for economic growth and opportunity. The Department of Commerce's job is to advocate for commerce, to advocate for jobs. I will say I am certainly concerned that in the Biden administration, the Commerce Department will not have that as its priority. President Biden has named you as a member of the interagency working group on the social cost of greenhouse gases. In what federal statute does the Department of Commerce find legal authority to promulgate rules concerning greenhouse gases?
That is a question I am not certain of, but I will tell you that if President Biden asks me to serve on his team in a capacity to help American workers compete or to fight climate change, then I obviously will be a key player on that team.
So, Governor, your current job as governor of Rhode Island, as you know, in 2019, CNBC did its annual rankings of the states that are friendly to business, and the state of Rhode Island came out 50th, dead last, the worst state in the union for businesses. Given that record, how are the American people? What reassurances can you give the American people that your performance at Commerce would be better than the state of Rhode Island has done in terms of creating an environment where jobs are plentiful?
When I ran for governor, Rhode Island had the highest unemployment rate in the country. And just prior to COVID, we had the lowest unemployment rate in our state's history and the most jobs in our state's history. When I ran, we were 50 out of 50 on Business Insider's ranking, and a couple years into my term, we were 26th. So my record is clear that we have created thousands of jobs for the people of Rhode Island, and I would look forward to fighting for the American worker should I be confirmed.
Okay, and final question, should you be confirmed? Last week, President Biden signed an executive order canceling the Keystone Pipeline, destroying 11,000 jobs, including 8,000 union jobs. If you were confirmed as Secretary of Commerce, what would you say to those 11,000 construction workers whose jobs have been destroyed by the stroke of a pen, and what would you say to them?
I would say we're going to get you to work. I would say that climate change is a threat to all of us, and that we will make sure that you have jobs, that you have the skills you need to have a job. And by the way, as we meet the needs of climate change, there will be many more jobs created, good paying jobs, union jobs. And should I be the Commerce Secretary, I will fight every single day for every American to have a decent paying job and a chance to compete.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.